guys, we are here day 2 of Streetcar Takeover. We are waiting outside the gates of Z-Max trying to get in. The gates are supposed to open at 10 and the line is about 8 miles long, so we might be here waiting for a few minutes. But as soon as we get inside the gate and unload it, I will continue the vlog. Guys, so I got the shop car, the ZL1, and we're gonna go tech this thing in real quick and sign up for a couple classes. We'll see how tech goes. All my equipment's up to date, so we shouldn't have any issues. But I will let you know. Alright, so Nick just made his first pass. I didn't have a chance to put a GoPro on the car because he needed a little bit of coaching getting out there, but ran really good, 145 miles an hour, so he went faster than the other 3 cars he was racing.
Got some things done to it for sure.
Alright guys, so I'm up in the stands here. We're going to watch some roll racing. We got King of the Bakery first, then front wheel drive, then rear wheel drive.
We got this vet.
So I got the GoPro with
That's our fastest car we've seen so far today.
We'll just take a look and see how fast they go.
And he goes 155. Hey, is that his first import he's beat at the drag strip? Can someone confirm that?
Alright guys, we got Nick in the shop car, the Frostbite ZL1, and we've got Brad in his 5th gen Camaro that's also Pro Charged.
It might have a Pro Charger. I don't know. Both of these are Pro Charged cars. The 6th gen ZL1 Camaro over there. I was here last year and I was so amazed by the car. I got back to Kansas City on Monday and bought a ZL1. Because this thing is awesome. The 10-speed transmission just friggin' sweet.
so Nick has made it into the third round of rear-wheel drive roll race. We are paired up with this yellow C6 up here. It's got a YSI on it. Not sure how fast he runs, but we're about to find out. Nick's been going a solid 148 every pass, which is pretty strong. There's a couple cars quicker, a couple cars slower, so we'll see how it goes. Picked up 2 miles an hour. Alright guys, so Nick is in the semifinals right now with the ZL1. And he is racing a vet that's been going over 160, so got a few tricks up our sleeves. We'll see how it works out for us. All right, buddy. Alright guys, so we are in line to go on the street cruise for the street racer class, and we are last in line because Nick over here just finished in the roll race, rear-wheel drive roll race stuff, and ended up going 156 miles an hour. First time driving the car with the Pro Charger, not too bad.
Pretty awesome.
So we went out in the semifinals against a vet, which went about 109,000 miles an hour. So the street cruise is going to be about 20 miles. I think they're about ready to let us go. Maybe. Cars keep rolling up. But I'll hold the GoPro out the window a little bit during the cruise so you can see the kind of cars that we're competing with. All right, we are leaving ZMAX right now to go on the cruise. Hopefully it's not that far, but there are some real race cars with us. Some stuff that I wouldn't drive on a 20-mile cruise, so see how this goes. All right guys, so we're on the street cruise right now, and we're actually driving down I-95. With a line of about 30 cars with parachutes and slicks. It's kind of ridiculous. I honestly didn't know the cruise was going to go down the highway, but we're only rolling 60 miles an hour, which is pissing off everyone behind us. But so yeah, we're meeting at a Sam's Club. We exit off the highway in 7 miles, and then we'll head back to the racetrack. You got a Super right here that's smoking pretty bad. I think everyone's already told him, but he's still going to send it.
On the smoke again. He's on the phone getting it fixed right now.
Alright, so we made it to the checkpoint, which was a Sam's Club, about 10 miles up the highway. I think we lost 2 cars, but we are on the way back to the drag strip right now. We got Eric Yost, 1500 horsepower Camaro in front of us, making the street cruise, which is absolutely amazing. We'll follow these guys and make it back in one piece. Alright, so welcome back to my kitchen dining room area. As you can see, this video ends a little bit short, and I don't have any filler video to put in here, so that's why I'm recording myself right now. So again, I apologize for not finishing this video properly, but let me give you the rundown on what happened. We left for the street cruise at about 4:30 in the afternoon. The cruise took about 45 minutes. We got back just after 5 o'clock, grabbed some food, and got ready to start racing. So we waited for a bunch of other classes and a bunch of other testing to happen, And when they called us to the lanes for our first round, it was almost 10 o'clock at night before we went to make our first pass. That was 5 hours after we got back from the street cruise. So needless to say, we were all tired. We weren't bored, but we were just kind of ready to get the day over with. So unfortunately, like I said, I have no video of this because I was frustrated. You know, I had fallen asleep a couple times. I was just ready to start racing. So I drew my chip against a turbo 4th gen Camaro, and I knew it was going to be a close race. So we get up to the line, and I go to do the burnout in the ZL1, and it will not do a burnout. And all we can figure that happened is that on the street cruise, the spark plugs got fouled out. And the reason that happens is they're a really cold spark plug. Because we make so much horsepower, we have to run a colder plug. The problem with that is when you're not abusing them, they tend to load up and then they foul out and then they don't do what they're supposed to. Unfortunately, we don't know that until we either try to do a burnout or we try to beat on it. And on the street cruise, I was running 60 miles an hour in 10th gear, just cruising. I never really got on it to make sure that the plugs were staying clean. So technically, we're not supposed to pop our hoods, although we should have put a new set of plugs in it. After attempting to do the burnout, I went up to the line just to see if it would go down the track and ended up making it about 100 feet before it wouldn't run anymore and actually backfired. So I pulled off to the side of the track, got out, made sure that nothing weird was going on, checked the car, and then drove the car the rest of the way down the track, back to the trailer, we loaded up, and we went home. And that was about 11 o'clock at night when we finally got loaded up and left ZMAX. We only had about a 2.5 hour ride home, so we fare better than most as far as being close to the track. But still, it was late, we were tired, we were ready to go home. So unfortunately, the car that I was racing only ran a 10-second pass, so even if I would have made a really crappy pass the whole way down the track, I probably would have beat him. So needless to say, you live and you learn. Probably no more street cruises on really cold plugs like we had done at ZMAX this time. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys the update of what went on. So here is the end of the video. Thank you again for watching.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for me at Streetcar Takeover. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, and we will see you next time.